I got 3 heavy-duty vintage t-shirts, 2 hats, and a pair of shoes, right? What was the total on all of this? Hey, what up and welcome to another episode of Creased. Now, it seems like sales have just been going on since Christmas last year, right? Everywhere you look, everything's on sale. Cost of living's going crazy. Resale market's pretty much done. Everything's on sale. Then comes one of the sales to end all sales, Black Friday sales. Everything is on special. I've been sharing a bunch of different things that I think are great deals on my IG story, but these are some of the best that I've got. I got a big box from Culture Kings and it didn't cost me anywhere near what it should. Let's check that out. Alright, we got a nice big box from Culture Kings. Black Friday been going crazy. Everything's been on sale for a minute, but like Black Friday's just been on another level. This here, like, I'm gonna have to check prices on my order, everything like that, but I'm pretty sure I got crazy prices. Let's get into it. Alright, this joint here. This is something that I legitimately had when I was a kid. Like, I had this shirt as a kid. And there was another one that had forever on the back, so it was like on your bum. And as a kid, like, it's saying forever. This is a large, but it's like an oversized fit. It may even be big on me, I don't know. But yeah, the Batman Forever joint. When I seen it in store and everything last time I was in Sydney. That's crazy. The vintage style, as if it was like the shirt I had from when I was like, I don't know, a kid in the 90s, whenever this came out. I remember wearing it too. Like, heavy duty. Let's work it out. Let's find the order so I can tell you the prices of all this, because they had so many deals on deals. I want to say like most of the shirts and things were like super cheap. They had like 3 for whatever. Alright, so let's find that. That shirt was 30 bucks. Originally, I want to say it was like 60, 70. So crazy price. What we got here? I forgot what I ordered. I forgot I ordered this. One of my favorite female fighters, Rose Namajunas. Got her tee there. UFC collab with Go Crew, which is Culture King's in-house brand. I think there was like, you got official UFC right there. Don't know why the ones in bags, like the tags just kind of fall off. It's like they haven't put them in yet. Yeah, that's sick. Thug Rose, one of my favorites. It's crazy how like thrifting for tees became such a crazy thing, and then all of a sudden it was like, hey, we can just like replicate that idea and you won't have to pay like $300-400 for a t-shirt. I reckon it's heaps better that way. This is another UFC shirt, but it's kind of weird. That's why I bought it. I like the fighter, but I've never seen Bobby Green wear face paint, but Bobby Green on the bag, big print. Now this shirt here, again, like good quality, huge back print. The Rose shirt was $14.95. This shirt was $14.95. Crazy, they're losing money on this for sure. What else did we get? Are these just like nice plain hats for like $4.95? Like a tan and a black one. They're like, you know, dad strap type polo type hats. $4.95 each. I thought, I'm playing around with like stuff in other avenues with like embroidery and stuff. I got a bunch of different hats that I want to trial before like we do it properly. Test these out too. So far we got 3 t-shirts and 2 hats. But this is about sneakers, right? This here is a silhouette that when I first saw it come out, I liked it. I just thought it was very expensive for what it was. I thought if they ever get, I feel like, what were they, $200 retail? And I felt like if they were like around $150, $120, like I felt like that was more of a where they should be priced. I got them for $100, and in the color, like a fairly new colorway. This color only just came out like very recently, and in my opinion, the best colorway. You may not be able to see what that is. These are Jordan Stadium 90. Now, I know there is absolute, oh, that's dope. Look at that, as you open it up. Got the shoe there. I know there is absolutely zero hype on these, but I've said it a million times, if I like it, I like it. And I did try these on when I saw them at JD? Yeah, I want to say JD. When I initially saw them, right? And I thought, they're a good looking shoe, that's probably the best colorway too. Like I've liked this shoe for a minute when it was first come out. But I wasn't 100% sold on the colorways. Blue and white, Bulldogs, like very easy wear. $100 shoe. They're comfortable too, very lightweight. I feel like they probably should have put an air unit in them. And I think it was Hendo that pointed out that it's basically like a Jordan 5 low. You see the sharp details there, if not you'll see it in B-roll. But look, I had a conversation with Old Man Sneaks when I picked up the Royal ones that, you know, I probably don't need to be buying things when I see them on special, and it's true. Like with the Jordan 2s, the Lucky Green, right? But I like them. It doesn't matter to me, like hype or no hype, it doesn't matter. I like this shoe. It's something different, and like it could be, who knows, in like 10, 20 years, people are like, oh, you remember that random shoe that Jordan did? That was kind of based off a Jordan 5? I feel like if they had an air unit in these, and maybe even like an Air Max unit, like a Air Max 1 type midsole, could be a completely different story. But for me, like, I just like them. They got that retro feel even though it's a brand new silhouette. Now this pair here I'm looking at, toe box isn't great on that one. You have a look, one's quite nice, one of them's a bit square, but where are they? I don't know. But for $100, that's dope. You're not really gonna care too much. I still feel like I could get a nice fit off on these. And like I said, it's one I've been checking for a minute. There's a bunch of these random new silhouettes coming out where they're channeling old school vibes, but like, and you may glance at it and go, is that like, has that been out before? Like, I'm not too sure. I think there's a Force model, the same thing. And I want to say they were in this sale, but not the colorway I wanted. So I think they were down to $100, maybe even less. There's my phone. Nike Alpha. I can't remember what it. Alpha? Or no, Force. I'm not talking about like Force. Full Force, low. Oh, there you go. Platypus has got the one I want for $100. I might pick them up tomorrow. Yeah, full size run. All 3 colorways, $100. I can't even remember the last time I shopped at Platypus. I'm gonna check them out, try them on. If I like them, I'm gonna cop them because I don't care. I like them. I've probably got too many shoes, but we're too far gone in this. Let's get some B-roll, wrap this all up, man. I'm stoked. I got 3 heavy-duty vintage t-shirts, 2 hats, and a pair of shoes, right? What was the total on all of this? Let's say it was 170 bucks. 169.70. This shoe by itself was $200. The Batman Forever tee, when I first looked at it, was like either $60 or $70. Like, it is super heavy-duty vintage. The UFC ones are decent quality, but that's heavy. Like, think Mitchell and Ness, maybe even a little bit heavier. The UFC shirts, I want to say, retailed at probably 50 bucks each. So what's that? 150, 170, 370. I don't know what the hats would be, probably 20, 30 bucks each normally, like for 169.70. Say what you want, you could say these are bricks, whatever, I don't care. I like what I like, but for me that's crazy value. And with the Batman Forever tee, like, that's a little trip down nostalgia for me. I feel like a lot of what we're doing with sneakers and everything, especially as we get older, is buying that little piece of nostalgia back, buying a piece of our childhood. So I'm with it, man. Let's wrap this up. That was crazy. That was really crazy in terms of, you know, the price and everything. Like a $200 pair of shoes, $70 t-shirt, to $50 to $60 t-shirts, a couple of hats, and I think it was $170 all up, right? Crazy. But there's more. So when I did the Native Dynamics, the hype video, when I picked them up, I crossed over in their rewards program to their gold tier, like their top tier, and for that I receive a $120 voucher. It's been sitting there for a while. There's nothing really I've been wanting to cop that I've seen at my local hype. I feel like Sydney hype gets a little bit better stuff, especially the one in Pitt Street Mall. But randomly, and I'll do this from time to time when I'm just about to crash out, I'll just flick through websites late at night and through Nike app and everything like that, and I just so happened to find a pair back in stock that I slept on. I was hoping for a 10.5, couldn't get a 10.5. I slept on, and they're back in stock in my size, and I was like, that's crazy. And I was like, let me see what stores have got them, and my local store had them. But by the time I got there, they sold them. Now, Hype does something pretty awesome where if you go in store and they haven't got what you want, the size, whatever, you pay for it there, they get express shipped to your door for free. And these were down to $170, right? Down from $220. I had a $120 voucher through the rewards program. You do the math. I paid nothing for these. Maybe I should have got the knife. So much tape on this plastic. Usually I wouldn't bother, but I don't know. There we go. Any guesses? 220 originally, down to 170, $120 voucher, so 50 bucks. Asics Gel NYC in the Oyster Grey colorway. thank you for shopping with us. It's a nice little touch. I've often said that Hype is kind of like a boutique for people that don't have access to like a high-end sneaker boutique. That tells you about the limited rewards program. So what's it say? Every 200 points you earn, you get $20 reward. That's in bronze. For silver it's 30. For gold it's 40. But I want to say, like, as you go from one to the next, like, there's a bigger reward. So that's why I had a $120 voucher. But for me, I feel like this is the best colorway that came out in the NYC. And to get them for $50, not mad at all. Not mad at all. They had an 11 there. I tried the 11, which made me think the 10.5 would have been perfect. But I've tried the 10 before. Just got to loosen up the laces, make it work. I will say though, being a very light sort of color and that suede and everything, definitely gonna need some protection on this. So if you've got a pair, if you're getting a pair, whatever, because they're 170 at the moment. They've restocked nowhere else, only Hype. I haven't seen them on Asics or anything for 170. So if that's a steal, in my opinion, get yourself a pair, but definitely protect them. Get the Ether Care on there, the water repellent spray, you gotta do it. Use Creased 20, get yourself 20% off. And they smell good when you do it. So for $50, so like I've been looking at the NYC for ages and like enjoying what they've done with it, because for me it's like taking the best features of some of my favorite Nimbus over the years and then accumulating them together. I believe they've added stuff from a Cumulus, which is the step down from the Nimbus anyway, so very similar tooling, and just made a really nice casual shoe. This colorway was my favorite the entire time. Then they randomly restocked. They sold out. They were sold out everywhere, and like resale price was actually not great, so I wasn't even going to do that. And then all of a sudden you get a restock. You got a Hype voucher sitting there for $120. You get them for, they put them down on special on Black Friday. You get them for $50. Man, I'm stoked. These are probably going to go on feet tomorrow. Yeah, the NYC is really good. Very comfortable. Remind me of the old Nimbus. I don't like the new Nimbus, what they're doing with all the overblown foam. But this is dope. Quality and materials too, like. That's focusing. There we go. Yeah, look, $50, that's an absolute steal. 220 down to 50 because I had the voucher. Join the Hype program, man. It's well worth it. I've already saved heaps of money from it. So if you're buying as much sneakers as I am, if you're watching this, you probably do. Get onto it. But Black Friday officially doesn't even start till Friday. Like, I'm recording this, filming this on the Wednesday. It'll drop tomorrow. You're watching it, it'll be the Thursday. So there's plenty of deals out there, bro. Like, it is a buyer's market. I want to say I just noticed the smoke black grey Jordan 1s on the Nike app for $177. Crazy. Not many sizes left though. So look around, do your research. If there's something you've been eyeing off for a minute, chances are it's on special right now. Like I said, it's a buyer's market. But this has been another episode of Creased. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. You might roast me for the stadium joints, but for me, I like them. So, and I like what I like. Simple as that. Peace.